Hello and welcome to my first ever building video that I'm actually doing in this kind of fashion, because I normally don't do these kind of things, but I wanted to show it off. So for the longest time I had this idea of a house in my head that I would want to do, and it's kind of deserty themed, so it's not like the best for Pleasantview, but it's what I wanted to do. Which is, it's a 3-story house, and it looks a bit like a pyramid. And all of the roofs are flat, so you can use all of the surfaces as a outside area. And in this case, we're trying to have as much money as we can. AKA, we're not concerned about our spending. So I will probably not finish the whole thing this time around. Well, I know that I haven't finished the whole thing. However, the most important thing is that we build the house itself, but then we can build on and correct it as time goes on, because I'm not gonna demolish it for quite a few generations, and I'm not gonna rebuild it for a while. So yeah, I'm trying to like select a half wall here, see which one looks good, and I settle on a very simple one. So like you can see, there's quite a lot of space that you can move around in. So it's like spaces for barbecues and stuff, and obviously the very top is for our telescope, because we're gonna be making people alien pregnant. So yeah, I just essentially show off the shape of the whole house before I try and find a suitable floor. I wanted to go with stone floor because I thought, you know, deserty place, stone floor would be nice, because I adore houses with stone floors, but the pattern is just too much. Like, the stones are not big enough, so they look super patterny, and I don't really like that. So I settled on wooden floor for majority of the place. Very plain wooden floor, and I'm not too happy about, except for 2 rooms that you're gonna see later. I readjust these staircases. I could take the spiral staircase, which would save us space, but I didn't think that it fits the house theme, so I didn't go with it. Unfortunately, stairs pressed right against the wall don't look too nice, because they're the thing that goes next to the stairs, the railing, it gets pretty glitchy. So I'm not really saving that much space at the top of the room, at the very top of the house. And that room is gonna be like hobby room, aka every object that doesn't fit anywhere else will go there, so I suppose it's okay if it's smaller than normal. At that point I was designing the bedroom floor, which is the second floor, or first floor if you're English. And here's gonna be the food room, well, the kitchen, the eating room, the living room, a small guest room, and a toilet. The guest room and the toilet is there just in case everybody doesn't fit in the second floor. Having in mind that we somehow have pretty large families, it wouldn't surprise me if we don't fit in the second floor. Just showing off the floor plan here. And now it's time for doors, and doors have to look pretty, and windows have to look pretty too, because it all has to fit the design. It's quite unfortunate, because I would have gone for more heavy doors, but it just doesn't fit the color of the bricks. So I was stuck there going, what door do I go for like forever, and then I settled on a not impressive wooden one with different doors being upstairs. And then I tried a bunch of different house windows. The very ornate one would probably have also worked, but eventually, after trying a bunch of them and looking very closely at how the log one looked, I settled for these kind of windows, which makes the house look a little bit like a prison, honestly, but I can place them in a nice mathematically calculated pattern with equal gaps in between, and in general I don't think that they look too bad, so I'm going for that kind of look. I went through different sort of windows again, going, I might want more light than that in my house. And I might want different windows for other floors, but then I was like, nah, there's gonna be some light coming through the door up there, and it will just have to be enough. And my cat's very complaining because I didn't let him outside, but right now it's not outside time. So yeah, it's just pattern windows. Don't look out of place. And the bottom floor has 2 gaps for 1 gap, or 2 gaps for 2 gaps. Then the second floor has 3, then gap, then 3. And the third floor has 1 gap, 2, 1 gap, 2. And it looks fairly okay, like, doesn't look out of place. So I was like, yeah, okay, let's go with it. Place the doors in all the floors, even though for now we're just gonna be using the bottom floor because I'm running out of money really fast. And I was testing different kind of wall patterns, and I actually think I'm gonna place the sandy wall pattern in the whole house, because while it's boring, it makes me adapt to it. And like you can see, I just placed some stone flooring specifically for the kitchen, for the entrance room. So I still get to have my beloved stone flooring, just not absolutely everywhere. And then this is the kitchen that we imported from our university years. God, music sped up just sounds like it's having an error. And I bought like some little trinkets, like the trash and dishwasher, and was trying to settle on a microwave. I wanted a cheaper one, but it didn't fit with the rest of the furniture, so I was like, fuck it, microwave's gonna be expensive. And then there's a juicer, and I tried to also put down a food processor, and I was like, that leaves me with too little money, so I'm gonna go in and put down those little knickknacks in the kitchen later on. Kitchen is the one room that's like the most finished as well, so it will be a while until we see new furniture in the kitchen. Second most finished room is gonna be the bathroom at the bottom floor, because once again we took the furniture. This is annoying because every time when you import like furniture and shit, and you like tell people to get out of the place where you're gonna be building, they start playing around with the furniture automatically, so I had to use a lot of move objects on to just move whole people with the furniture so that I can actually place it. And yeah, we have a semi-finished kitchen now, and we have a finished bathroom. All except for light bulbs, which I'm placing right now. So yeah, that's how the bathroom's gonna look for now. And outside of that, I will do the style of the eating room, of the dining room. The guest room I'm gonna do fully, but it's gonna have 1 extra bed for now because Grimmeth and his mother is gonna live there for a while. What's Grim? It's not Grimmeth. It's not the YouTuber, it's friggin' Grim Reaper, I forget that. I rebuy some of the cat stuff because I deleted literally everything to have space to build whatever the hell I want. And yeah, the guest room will look very similar, except it will probably have a bit more decoration, and one of the beds is gonna get deleted because we don't actually need the extra bed there. And the bedrooms will be moved upstairs where there's space for 4. Currently 2 master bedrooms, 2 children bedrooms, so we shouldn't even need to use the guest room unless of course we have a lot of kitties. In that case, one of our kids can live there in the guest room, and there you have it. That's a finished guest room, except with 1 bed too many and no paintings. I really wish that there was more variety of like super long tables, but as there's not, I settled with that one. And these are the chairs that I would like to use because I think they fit the theme. And I was all like, only need 2 chairs and they're pretty expensive for now, so let's delete 2. So we have the overall theme of the dining room going on right there, but it's like super basic and completely not finished because I'm super running out of money. But it's nice because we're just gonna have 60,000 just for moving other people in, and Grimgram's finding a job in the next session and living out his life, so there's gonna have money from that as well. Completely sped past making the living room because unlike the dining room that I know the theme, I just literally littered the living room with everything that I need, ignoring the theme entirely, and I will totally be redesigning it at some point, but I think dining room will go first and then maybe bedrooms on the second floor will follow. So it will be a while until the living room isn't a complete mess. Showing off the whole house plan again. I decided it's not too clear that that long room is gonna be a toilet, so I put down some tiles there and painted the walls accordingly to make sure that that's, you know, that's a fancy toilet. And the 2 big rooms were parent bedrooms. Obviously we already have a telescope because Grim is gonna be having an alien baby on his lifespan still, so I'm gonna be taking good use of that. And those 2 smaller rooms next to the 2 big rooms are the children bedrooms. And that's the bottom floor where we're currently living. So yeah, the house shape is now completely done. Everything else needs serious improvement, but we can do that gradually as we're getting more money. I hope that you liked this video and in general how I built the house. And now I'm just testing to make sure that everything goes smoothly because I used move objects on to place them, so I was like, can you not glitch out? No, he's not glitching out. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna end. Thank you for watching, and next time when you come back, it's gonna be the time of Grimmith's life, literally.